You're live.
Okay. We're gonna go out of order this evening. We're gonna go with public safety first because Attorney Decker has to get to the other meeting. So, there is an item 40, 2026-02-923 summons and complaint against Haley Negron for the suspension or revocation of the Class D operator license. I'm gonna turn this over to Attorney Decker.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Is Haley Negron?
That's me.
Okay, you could step up here on the seats. Typically, when a complaint is filed against the licensee in the city, this is the initial appearance for the licensee to step forward to the committee. A complaint and summons was served upon the licensee, and it's the licensee's choice to either admit or deny the complaint. That's all that would take place tonight. If the complainant admits to it, then the committee can decide what they want to do. If they want to take action, they can, or they can schedule it for action on a later date. If the licensee denies the complaint, then the matter is scheduled for a contested hearing on a later date. So, does that make sense what I just said?
Absolutely.
So, if you have any questions, please ask. Otherwise, the question to them is, do you admit or deny the complaint that was filed?
I do admit, I definitely did. I panicked, and I answered the way that I did when I shouldn't have. The whole purpose behind me getting this job was to get me out of a place that I was very badly in, and I didn't have enough money to pay for what I needed to do, is what it was down to, and Dean knew that and whatnot, and my license is not actually revoked right now, it's suspended. So when I did get the ticket, it was just suspended. I do have to have the interlock system in my car, and I have to have the SR22, which I do have. You guys basically put a fire under me and made sure that I did it, because now having this job working with Dean, and now I'm making enough money to pay for the fines and pay for the interlock system, because I couldn't afford to do it before. I simply can't. As a single mom, I got credit card debts and everything else that are just swallowing and consuming me whole. And this is what's finally helping me get out of that position. So yes, I did do it as a panic, but I now have it all set to go. The interlock system is getting installed on Tuesday. I have that to show that. I have the proof of the SR22 insurance that I have here now. And so once that is installed on Tuesday, I will be able to go to the DMV to actually get my license, to have everything that is completely up to par, accurate and fully up to what I need to be doing.
Attorney Decker, being there's been an admission, do we take this up this evening or do we come back as if there were still a hearing?
It'd be the committee's choice as to whether you want to take up finalizing this matter tonight or holding over to another date. I'd recommend that you engage in a dialogue with the licensee to see if they have any preference either way. And then if you can accommodate the licensee's request, I would encourage you to do so. Otherwise, it is ultimately your discretion as to when you want to do it.
All right, and with that being said, Haley, how would you be okay with us taking it up this evening, or would you like us to
Yeah, if you want to
postpone it
make a
to a hearing?
decision this evening, absolutely.
Okay,
I'm
and
100% okay.
does the committee feel we need Attorney Decker here, or can he be excused to go downstairs, or would you need to be here?
I don't know if I need to be here for the next item, so I'll probably take off.
Okay.
I think the city.
All right, I don't think we have any hard ask. Does anybody on committee feel they have a hard ask of Attorney Decker? All right,
Let me know if you need.
will do.
Thank you.
Haley, I have a couple things to say. One is a great amount of disappointment because I believe that when Alderman Grote asked you point blank, and I backed him up by saying, by the way, we've got cameras. And to not admit it, even saying I would rather have the truth than, a lie. It doesn't set well. And then on top of it, I have to say, Dean is a reputable owner of a business. And that puts weight to our discretion of giving licenses too, because we know you're working for a really good businessman. And it really puts egg on his face. So I'm gonna say I'm just disappointed. And a little pissed, to be honest with you, because we take our time to be here and you're making staff come back and we have to rehear this. So I'm not real pleased with this at all, and I have to take some consideration, but I'm gonna open it up to my colleagues here. Does anybody else have any questions or anything to say?
Madam Chair.
Please.
Haley, I know Like, I get it, man. Like, it's tough out there right now. It sucks.
It is, it's been really hard.
I get it. But you understand our position, right? Where, like, we gave you the opportunity. I know all those pressures. I've been in those positions before. And it's a knee-jerk reaction.
It did, and that's exactly what it was. It was just a panic reaction is all that it simply was.
I know. But, you know, Alder wrote, asked the question with purpose and for a reason. And it would have been much better in that situation, even if it was a gut reaction, to say what you did and maybe go back on it immediately, you know, would have been a different story. It's just really hard to be in this moment right now. Understanding what you're going through, but also understanding like our position and like the power and responsibility that we have. So I guess that's all I wanted to say right now. Thank you.
Does anyone else have anything to say?
Madam Chair,
Please.
Haley, how did you get here tonight?
My boyfriend dropped me off. I have been doing everything to make sure that I am doing everything that I can to make sure that this upholds that I still do it, because it is literally what is helping me get through what I can. My regular 9-to-5 job does not support me well enough to pay for my bills and to get me where I'm going. Doing this with Dean, I only work 1 to 2 nights a week, and that's it, and it's helping me a great deal. He's trying to give me more hours to get me to do it better, but obviously it's been working with schedule-wise with having other people there, but I definitely have not been doing what I'm not supposed to be doing.
Yeah, the other part of this is we need our bartenders, like anyone, to obey the law, to follow the law. We need to follow the law.
100%.
Life is even easier if you follow the law, in fact.
Yeah, I know my boyfriend's next Milwaukee County Sheriff, so I get it. He's bet on me too, so that's why I fully understand.
I have an additional question, and I think I asked it of you. You can bartend as long as Dean's there or any other bartenders there, but are your hours conducive to him being there partnering with you, or are you actually closing the establishment?
I am closing the establishment. I'm
Which
the
would
one that
be
works at night
purpose.
after my other job, yes.
Okay.
And we're usually always closed by like 11 or 12 o'clock. We hardly ever are open till 2 o'clock in the
I
morning.
hear a lot of bars are doing that now.
Yeah,
That there's
Very
more
rarely are we open past
early
midnight.
evening drinking and activity trivia nights.
Right.
And
And his establishment isn't crazy or busy or anything like that at night either. It's a daytime
right,
place, so it's usually pretty quiet at night and evenings anyways.
Okay.
And I have zero intention again of working anywhere else. It's literally the only place I have intentions of being.
I don't have any further questions. Alderman Turner, do you have anything?
No, like they said, we've had people who have told us the truth right away, and they might not have gotten their license, but I guess they came back to later on and they did. We feel better about that, especially when you're working in a place where you might panic again when you're serving someone. They're giving you a little bit of heat about it because you're not letting them get anything because they're underage or whatever. We have to be able to trust that the people out there are doing the right thing.
Thank you. Madam Clerk, I have a question for you. If we did proceed to revocate or remove this license, would Haley be allowed to reapply, and when?
That I don't know, I'd have to look into.
I said I wouldn't need Kale for
Yeah.
anything.
Upon-
Bid.
I'd have to look at, upon denial, you can apply at any time, but revocation is different. We don't revoke too often, so I'd have to look into it.
Okay.
But I believe there's probably gonna be a holding period.
Yeah, I would think so, because I know that with denial, it's like 6 months to a year. We changed it to 6 months now, so.
We changed it though to apply upon immediate
Okay,
for the denial, because we used to have the 2 hearings,
yes,
and now we just do denial at the first one, and they can reapply at any time.
alright. Okay, I don't have any further questions. I'll entertain a motion though.
Yeah, Madam Chair.
Yes.
Given the testimony from Ms. Negron, and what she's identified her culpability here, she's done what we need her to do. We want to, in fact, hear from her. She's moving in the right direction. I move to dismiss the summons and complaint.
Okay, is there a second?
Second.
Okay, there's been a motion, a second to dismiss. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
No.
No. 2 versus 3. You're very close. Thank you. Is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Okay.
So that means I'm still okay.
Well, we have to take it to the floor. So there will be questions most likely when there is votes for no, to not support you. The other alders will probably question why. So it has to go to the full floor vote for it to be official.
Just stick around.
Yeah, this is just the recommendation to the rest of the council.
Gotcha, okay, so still stick around.
They'll
Yes.
vote on it within however long we can get.
Okay,
So it'll be
sounds
today.
great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Motion to adjourn.
We already did it.
Oh, okay. I was dozing off, sorry.
That's okay. Wake up, Ro.
Happens
It's
every
your
once in a
turn.
while. Okay.
You're supposed to get me. I will next time.
Gentle tap.
Okay, we'll open up Public Works here. All 5 members are in attendance. We'll start with item 30, ordinance 2020-0017, ordinance to recreate 2-hour parking limits on the 5200 through 5400 block of West Hayes Avenue and Rita Drive. Go ahead, please.
We've been working with Alderman Turner and Mayor Devine over by, in this area between 54th and 52nd, Lincoln to Rita Drive. They've been experiencing an influx of parking from employees of Global Power. And it has risen to the point of where something needs to be done to try to help the residents access the properties, also help emergency vehicles and snow plows and city vehicles get through, especially Rita and Hayes. Those streets are narrow, but the curvature of those 2 streets really impacts the width of it when you have cars parked on, or vehicles parked on both sides. So working with Alderman Turner and Mayor Devine, we held a neighborhood meeting here earlier tonight from 6 to 7. We sent out a proposal to actually we didn't send it. Alderman Turner and Mayor Devine went around door to door, handed out a little letter with a map, which I handed out to everybody, kind of outlining our potential solution for the parking area. Notably, Global Power employees are parking here, but while we had a meeting with Global Power, Milwaukee County, and the City of Milwaukee implemented their parking restrictions without really talking and trying to coordinate with Allis so that we could have one cohesive application. So they did theirs, so we're kind of reacting to that. So we sent out this proposal. There was some really good feedback from the residents during that meeting this evening. And so what's on the map isn't exactly accurate, and it's different than the resolution that's in the packet. So I'm going to try to describe the changes, and if everybody's comfortable with it, then it would be amended tonight and then go to the council for action. So on the map before you, if we start at Hayes Avenue, the red line is no parking anytime. And that would stay as it is from the east city limits all the way to 54th Street. So basically the north side of Hayes, from the city limits to 54th Street is going to continue to be no parking. The south side of Hayes, from the east city limits to 54th Street will be, is proposed to be 2-hour parking, but from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday. The residents wanted some time after hours to be able to park continuously. Then we jumped on to Rita. If we, the north side of Rita is also orange, and so it would also be that 2-hour parking from the east city limits to 54th Street, 7 a.m., 7 p.m., Monday through Friday. And then the south side of Rita is going to be parking anytime. Everybody, you need some kind of relief where people can park. Visitors can park, people using the park can park. Rita is also slightly wider than Hayes, and the curvature is a little less, so you don't have quite the restriction you have on Hayes with that severe curve. So emergency vehicles and snowplows can get through there easier. And then the last change that was made at the meeting was on South 52nd Street between Rita and Hayes. The east side will be the 2-hour parking, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and the west side will be no parking anytime. So those are the wishes of the residents that contacted us via email and the ones that attended in person. So those, and I know Cale has gone through and done his magic and updated it in Legistar. So we certainly, that would be the proposal before the committee tonight. One thing to note, we are going to put our, this summer we will be putting a pair of our temporary speed humps out here on Rita Drive, mid-block between 52nd and 54th, and then we'll do it again between 54th and 57th Street. There was some complaints of speeding, and I guess there was a speed bump around 51st Street, so we're gonna add to that with all the traffic in there. We're gonna do that. The other thing that we did talk about with the residents was because of the 2-hour parking restriction, then they would be eligible for what's called a commuter impacted parking permit, so that they can get a permit to park longer than the 2 hours. It's one per household. They can do that online, so that they are absolutely able to apply for that. So again, I think it was a very positive meeting. Alderman Turner, I don't know if you want to.
Only thing I wanna say, thank you very much for all your help in getting this going. We've been working on this for quite a while, over 6 months.
Oh, wow.
And we've tried to work with the company, and it doesn't seem like they want to work with us. So we had to do something a little bit different in order to get this and leave some of the, now they think the ball's in their court for what they wanted to do. The situation is such that it's a danger for the people that live in the neighborhood, because if emergency vehicles can't get through, we have a Mitchell Manor there, which, older clientele there, so that could be a problem. Also, if you have people are getting repairs done to their homes, especially doing floods, they had floods over there, and they can't get it done because the people that work on it have to walk blocks with tools. I mean, we actually had some guy walking with a hammer over his back, going down to try to go to a person's home. Same thing for deliveries by Amazon and such. So this is something we had to do, and we did try with a meeting with all the groups, the city of Milwaukee, the county, as well as Global Power, and nothing happened. So this is now, we're gonna have to take care of it ourselves.
Chairman Rowe?
Go ahead, please.
Thanks, Alderman Turner, and thank you guys for doing this. You would think that it shouldn't be so complicated, but I like the idea of the commuter impacted passes for the residents as well. My question was, is Global Power a 24-hour operation?
They are not.
Okay.
I believe they run 2 shifts.
2 shifts, but the second shift, it's a smaller shift, so those employees can park at Global Power.
Okay, so they have enough
They
space.
have a lot for second shift.
But what they're saying now is they don't have space. That's why they're.
They have gone into a hiring frenzy, I guess you'd call it. There's like 1,000 people there, and
Wow.
it's not for 1,000 people.
My only other question would be, and I'm sure you thought of it, Ray, is backing this up with enforcement with Chief Mitchell, making sure that the checkers were there because.
They have already beat that up.
Good.
In fact, I was there the other day, and the checkers were going through.
Yep.
Almost caught Mayor Devine where he parked it incorrectly. So yeah, they're checking.
Was he in front of a hydrant?
No,
Okay.
he's next to a curb.
Too close to a driveway.
I
Yeah,
support
driveway.
you, Ray.
I
That's it.
just wanted to add to it, I know I've probably talked to all of you on this, it is, not in this one, it's a living thing, if some of these aren't working, if we're getting problems,
Yeah.
we can,
It's gonna be fluid, yeah.
a living document.
And we're looking at a three-ish week installation. We have to call diggers, we gotta get how many signs.
Yeah.
You know, talk to DPW about their availability for all that stuff, so we're thinking 3-ish weeks, so.
Okay, is there a motion?
Chairman, real quick.
Oh, please, I'm sorry.
No, you're okay. Melinda, temporary speed bumps, are those like the rubber ones you just kind of like affix to the road?
Yep.
Okay.
We have 4 and we were buying some more.
Okay.
So.
How long did those last?
The rubber meets the road.
Till they
Till
wear
they
out,
don't.
right?
I'm just curious.
Remove them in winter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yes.
that makes sense. You don't want to like.
Oh
rip
yeah, the
them off.
plows would destroy them, so the DPW does take them out in the winter, and so we'll install them when we think DPW's done plowing, and then.
June.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Fun training.
Let's hope for April.
Yeah.
And you're aware of the speed tables east of there on the parkway, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, I
Yes.
figured you would.
Mhm.
Okay, anything else? You wanna make a motion, it's yours.
Motion to approve?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded, any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries.
Thank you.
Item 31, resolution 2026
Okay.
1466, final resolution authorizing public improvement concrete reconstruction and or asphalt resurfacing and replacement of private side lead water surface laterals in various locations and levying special assessments assigned against benefited properties.
Move to approve.
Been
Second.
moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries, and we go to item 32, resolution 2026-1610, resolution authorizing the conveyance of temporary easement interest to the city of West Allis for the National Avenue reconstruction project.
Chairman Rowe,
Yes,
you go ahead because we're
I
gonna
do
say
have a
something.
question. Where is this? Where are they?
So this is along National Avenue. There was a map in the.
Oh, I did. I probably got it. Didn't look at it. Is it the We Energies line?
This one, the first one is parcel. It's right on the corner by Waterstone Bank.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
Cleveland
96, right?
National, yeah,
Cleveland,
yeah, it's
okay.
in that area, we have a little easement there. They need some land there temporarily,
You smart.
so they can like stand on it and build
Got it.
stuff.
I know where that is.
I don't
Okay.
have a question, no.
Okay. Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
There was no motion yet.
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you had.
No,
Okay, go
No
ahead.
motion yet.
Please make one.
Motion to approve.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded, and we had the discussion already. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries, and last, resolution 33 is, item 33, resolution 2026-1682, resolution authorizing the Wisconsin Department of Transportation to acquire and use portions of a city-owned parcel for the National Avenue reconstruction project.
Move approval.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
It
Oh, I'm
just,
sorry.
this is just a little north of 100, or, northeast, of 102nd Street. It's the parcel where we have a, transformer for our street lighting to go, that sits on, and, the configuration of the sidewalk and the, cycle track that's gonna be in here. They need a little more land, so that's all this is.
Okay.
Okay,
There's a motion,
okay.
there's a second, and a second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion to adjourn, moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries.
Thank you, Melinda and Rob.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
And Tracy.
Hey,
Thank you. You're welcome.
We're all thank you.
Yeah.